Hello everyone, happy Friday to you all, hope you're well. So if you remember, the last video that I did was about this gentleman here who supposedly got arrested just over a week ago. And if you remember from the video, he's shouting stupid things like, "They're abducting me, don't phone the police," and then as they're trying to put him in the van, he just acts like a total idiot. Um, as you can see, just like resisting going in there and just making a nuisance and singing as they're doing it, and it just looked like an act, basically, to be quite honest with you. um Another fake staged arrest, and he makes sure that everyone can hear him. So if there were any sort of innocent bystanders, they're going to think that this is real, when in fact it isn't real, it's just a staged event. So yeah, that was that guy. Um, so it's anti-restrictions protesters rally in Europe. Okay, so they're saying that he's a anti-lockdown, you know, protester basically. Okay, so that's who they're saying represents us. Now, I want you to see his connection to Piers Corbyn. Yeah, so as you can see, they're right next to each other at another rally. Okay, now this rally's in October, and his so-called arrest was a week ago. So you're talking about October, November, December, January, February, March, all these months in between, and they're using him again. They've used him again. So he's connected to Piers Corbyn, as you can see. Yeah. And here's one sort of dodgy looking arrest, as I showed you on the video yesterday. Yeah, so that's one where he says, "They're abducting me." Connections to Piers Corbyn, carrying that sign around with him. As you can see, proof. 24th of October, lockdown protest. Yeah, so that's proof that, it was a while ago now. And here's another event where he supposedly got arrested. So that's two now. Yeah? Two supposed arrests. Different places, different times. Here is him just making a fool out of himself. What you've got to remember is that it's not really a joking matter, is it? People think that they literally have to wear masks because they're gonna die. So it's not really a joking matter. So I don't really appreciate this sort of thing that he's done here on the left hand side. It just makes us look like idiots. So yet again, you got this guy wearing this thing here, and also saying, "The police are abducting me," and screaming at the top of his voice and singing as they tried to put him in the van. Yeah, that's what he's doing. As they're trying to put him in the van here, he's singing, as you should know from watching the last video. But I thought it was important to find more evidence of this guy and what he does. Because one isolated incident, yeah, that's fine. But when you find two or three, then it becomes something more tangible. So here he is with his sign, his infamous sign. Yeah. There he is in the background making an important phone call. There he is with his sign again, but this time it's a different day, as you can see from the clothes, so it's a different day. On that day here, supposedly he gets arrested as well. As you can see, the police there in that photo there with this sign. Yeah. And let's read it here. It says 16th of May 2020, where David Beale was targeted by the police for holding a banner saying "Love conquers fear," and he was forcibly told to leave or he would be fined £60 and arrested. David stood his ground and accepted the fine, but left before he was going to be arrested. Okay, so that's May. May. Okay. So this guy's been used quite a lot, hasn't he? And he slipped under the radar. Well, not anymore. Yeah. So 3 events now where he's in trouble with the police. Yeah. Making a scene. And there he is with his sign. Yeah. Yeah, connected to Piers Corbyn. And there he is again with the sign. So it's all perfect for the media because they get to take a picture of this guy with his love and truth banner, and then a few seconds later here come the tyrannical police to arrest him. But we all know that it's probably just fake. Because if you are associated with Piers Corbyn, it's almost with the territory that you're going to get fake arrested. Yeah? If you're connected to Piers Corbyn like this guy is, it's almost inevitable that you will get fake arrested. And as you can see, this guy has been so-called fake arrested 3 times. So we don't usually get a name, but we have a name now. David Beale, so that's who that is. So if he wants to come on the show and sort of let us know why he's saying that the police are abducting him, why he's wearing underwear on his face, you know, etc., etc., that would be very useful. Okay, but frankly, the arrest here was a load of rubbish. It was embarrassing, and anyone who saw that would have been like, wow, you know. So again, yet someone else who's associated with Piers Corbyn, who like him gets fake arrested all the time. And actually, as you saw from my video, the same day that this guy gets arrested here, Piers Corbyn also gets arrested at the same place. Okay, so again we have yet another person connected to Piers Corbyn, yet another person who's supposedly getting arrested, and yet another person who looks very much like it's acting, very much like it's staged. Very questionable indeed. Alright, and 3 times he's had trouble with the police. And again, wearing this sort of thing on the left doesn't really do us any favours whatsoever. It's embarrassing. And also, it was very embarrassing seeing him getting put in the van and him singing and what have you and acting like a rag doll. It was just really embarrassing. So, just a quick one there to show you how this guy was being used all the way back in May and October and also last week. So they're using him over and over again. That's 3 occasions now. And you never know, it might happen again this weekend. So that's why I'm putting all these videos out here, because just in case one of these guys pulls off another fake event, we've got proof that they've done it before. Alright? So, to summarise, we have yet another person who is connected to Piers Corbyn, as you can see in this picture. And he's connected to him all the way back in October, and they've used him on several occasions, and in fact he looks like he's been arrested on 3 separate occasions. And it isn't a matter of something that he's done in the past. This one here was literally only a week ago. Alright, so it's not like something that's done in the past. They are still using him now, so it's very current. And hopefully by sort of exposing it, we don't allow him to use this guy again. We don't allow them to use this guy again. Alright, so that's why I'm making this video, so that if they do any of these fake things tomorrow, we know who is real, who isn't, who is an actor, who's got previous, who they're connected to, etc. So he's connected to Piers Corbyn. He's been used on various occasions to get what looks like fake arrested. He screams and shouts, "They're abducting me!" Singing as they put him in the van. So what I'd advise you to do is make sure you watch a video before this one, you know, for more context. But yeah, so that is David Beale, connected to Piers Corbyn, who, just like Piers Corbyn, seems to get arrested all the time. And this guy has been arrested, by the looks of it, 3 times. Highly questionable, very suspect, and that's why we look at it, okay? So, where there is darkness, we shine the light the brightest. Please think very carefully if you want to go tomorrow, because as you should see from my videos, I'm exposing many people who are probably going to be there and are probably going to be part of fake events. So, if you want to get caught up in that, obviously that's your choice, but it's not something that this channel recommends. Alright? So, from my family to your family, take care of yourselves. We will speak again soon. Take care now. Bye bye.